It is Friday morning, and they are delivering our windows for the tiny house. Oh, they've already got them off. There they are. It is window day. They're going to put the windows and the door. Mary and I went and bought Mom's door yesterday. But one of the windows, the biggest window, is not in yet. It's going to take a little while still. So they're going to do the rest of the windows. They're going to come back and finish the electrical. They came yesterday and put in all the outlets and things. And then they're going to come and finish today. They got to put the little water heater in. It's a tankless water heater, but you can see right there the electrical box on the outside. I cannot believe once they started building how fast it's all going up. Marion's helping them. There's that one giant window, and then there's one even bigger one that is not in yet. I don't guess. It looks, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. That's the giant window we were waiting on. I think. They told us it was going to be another couple weeks. Interesting. It's a big 7-foot window. This is exciting. Did you want to see what was going on? Did you want to see outside? It's like 11:30 and they're already finished. They finished the roof and they put the door on. It's going to have mini blinds inside the glass. We got windows. Oh my goodness. So they did actually order the big giant window. We thought there was going to be a 2-week delay on that, but there is not. They actually just messed up like the receipt they gave him or something. So he was like, I don't know why I didn't order it, but he did. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We have windows. This is just, I'm going to put this camera down and I'm going to stand over there and I'm going to show you how big that window is. Okay, I dropped my camera and about broke it. Thank God. It still works, but let me show you how big this window is. Hey! I literally almost dropped, I did drop, almost broke my camera. What do you think?
I think it's awesome.
It looks so good. I can't believe that window. Marion and I prayed. We were like, please let it not take 2 weeks. Help it to just come in quicker than we think. And literally the next day, here it is. Look at these windows. They're so pretty. So she can, I wonder, oh look, she will have a little ledge here, Marion.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
So we can, oh, well, there'll be drywall in front of this.
Yeah, they'll have to build the sill and all that stuff.
So she could put like plants, little plants in it. That'll be, I feel like if she opens this one and the one across, she'll have a nice cross breeze, you know? This will be her little puzzling window. This will be her view, of course, with the fence over there.
Sliding door.
Oh, happy day. So the roof is also finished up there. There's no more holes. They finished the roof. They finished the windows. So now the electrician has to come back and he has to put in it's a tankless water heater. We had some confusion with that, but that is going here. He would have done it yesterday if he'd have known, but on the plans it said it was gas, but we do not have gas. So, and it was going to be on the outside, but it needs to be on the inside because it gets too cold here. So that's the next step, and then we're ready for inspection, right? Oh wait, they have to do the indoor plumbing.
Oh, yeah.
And
But
then
that's not much.
And that'll be like 3 inspections at once. The framing, plumbing, and electrical. And then they can start working. He's gonna, I think Bell. I think he ordered the siding and the roof maybe. So that's the only thing that has to be done on the outside. And then the interior work starts. So, there we go. Look at that. It's a real house. It's a real house. Electric box they came and put in yesterday. And once we get the final approval, or what's it called, inspection for that, then we'll be able to fill this trench in. And one day, I'll have grass again. One day. It'll be so pretty. We're going to put, the plan is to put a porch on her. After everything is done, they're going to put a covered porch, like for her to step out, and he has to grade it and everything. We don't know how high it's going to need to be, so he's going to do that with a cover, and then we'll put some plants and have some grass and a fence, and it's going to be so beautiful. I am going to run out because this is not working. I'm going to put you right here. My favorite thrift store is having a sale today where all their sweaters are $3 and then boots are like half off. Like, I guess they're overstocked with winter stuff. So I'm going to run there, and it feels so nice today. It's like 69 for the high. So I had the window and the back door open, but it's actually getting a little chilly. So I'm going to throw sheets in the wash though before I go so that when I get back I can put these on. We'll have clean sheets tonight. All right, so my camera died when I was walking out to the car, so I'm gonna have to film on my phone if I'm gonna film any time while I'm out. I'm sitting in front of Dollar Tree right now, and there's so many people coming in and out. It's starting to get really hot in here. I need to get a window down, but I got a few things in the thrift store. I didn't get any sweater or any boots, but tomorrow, Marion and I are gonna go to Roanoke, and there's a couple of thrift stores, an antique store, and then like the woodcraft store that he loves. So we're just gonna go like in the morning and spend the whole day and be back by, like dinner time. So if I pick up anything then, I'm going to share a haul with you. And so I figured what I got today, I will also put into that haul. I'm starting to really like get excited about some home projects that I have been had to kind of like put on hold while Mom and Buttercup have been with me. So we're looking at like a few more weeks that she will be moving. So of course that's going to be a whole thing, like getting her moved in, getting her house fixed the way she wants, getting her storage shed cleaned out, getting all the furniture that everything set up the way she wants it, and all her decor and all that. So that's going to be my priority. And also I have Christmas decor, and so I'm thinking that after Christmas, when I take everything down and I have a clean slate, I'm going to focus on my house and some projects, and I'm so excited. So I'm starting to like want to pick up things that I'm finding that I think that I could use. So those hopefully in the new year will be coming, those like home project videos, which seem to do really good on my channel. Y'all seem to enjoy. So I'm picking up a few things. I'll share all that with you tomorrow, which will still be in this video. I'm just going to vlog today and tomorrow. Just do a little bit of everything. Tonight I'm making a new recipe that I watched a short. Someone made it, and then it just sounded good, so I couldn't find that video when I needed the recipe, but it's very similar. So we're going to try it. It's lasagna soup. Probably most of you who cook have tried it, but I love lasagna. I've never made lasagna soup, so maybe just a quicker, easier version. So that is dinner tonight. But I think I have like an hour before I have to get Jackson. I think after I get him, he's going to go. We always go get our free fries and our ices on Friday after school. So we'll probably do that. And then I think he's going to go rock climbing with Elena, I think, this evening. I don't think there's a football game. But, yeah, no, that's pretty much the gist of it. Put my sheets in the wash. I'm not going to do too much cleaning. I need to edit, actually, tonight. I need to get a video done before we go tomorrow. So, anyways, welcome back. I hadn't properly opened the video, so I got to get a window down. It is hot. We are at Mom's storage shed. Real quick. We are actually taking Mom's fan back, the one that we picked out for the tiny house, because the electrician said, I'm going to do that, we should get one with a remote because it's going to be so high.
It says remote ready.
Oh, so can we just buy a remote?
That's what I'm wondering.
So we might have to take that back. I'm not sure. Look at this lighting. It's so bad. But anyway, I was also just wanting to like see kind of how much is in here. This is her washer dryer that we put in here. How much stuff we're looking at now that we're getting closer to moving her in, like how many bins and stuff. It's been 10 months, so I can't even remember what all is in here, but it's gonna be so fun and exciting to start pulling this stuff out. I told you in another video, this is mine. This is gonna be mine, and this curio cabinet, they were both my grandma's. So, and my mom actually had this in her house for a long time, but she isn't gonna have room in the tiny house, so that is passed down to me, which I'm excited about. Anyway, I picked Jackson up. We got our McDonald's ices and our fries, and he is going to do yard work at Elena's, and then they're going rock climbing. We talked with the builder today, and we need to go pick up Mom's shower head, and we were going to take the fan or get a remote for the fan. I don't know. Just a few things, and I got to go home and make dinner. Got a few things for the tiny house, and we didn't have to take back the fan. We just got a remote that goes with it, so that's nice. That'll make it so much easier for her to turn it off and on. And we got like we ordered the vanity, we got the sink faucet, we got the bars for the shower, a light for the outside, all the things. It's so fun. The guy was like, you're not ready to like buy these. I'm like, no, we actually are. We're probably like 2 to 3 weeks away from like being done. So exciting. I'll show you the outdoor light we got. Isn't that so cute with that little curly cue? And then her doorknob is like, it's oil red bronze, but it looks a lot like that. So that's gonna look so nice. Okay, I'm back home. Changed my battery in my camera, so we're back on my camera. I'm making lasagna soup, and I'll just type out, there's a recipe I found, and if I can, I'll link it. Otherwise, I'll just type it out. So I have some ground sausage, or Italian sausage that I had frozen. It's only like a ½ pound, so it's not a whole bunch. And then I added a whole onion, which is kind of a lot, but I know like Mom loves onion, Marion loves onion, it'll be good. And then I added salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning, and and garlic. Did I say garlic? And I'm just cooking that through, and then I'm gonna add some pasta sauce, and I'm doing crushed rather than chopped tomatoes. I just did crushed, I prefer that, and I got the basil seasoned, and then this is roasted garlic and herb. And then I'm gonna put some beef broth. I'm not sure how much, maybe like a couple cups, but I'll leave down below how I make it, because the recipe, I think it was just like a short and it didn't say specifically. And then I'm gonna chop up some of these, or break up these lasagna noodles and put them in once everything comes to a boil, and then you just kind of like let that simmer for like 25 minutes. And then I'm gonna add, I have Parmesan and Italian style cheese, and you can add like ricotta mixed with Parmesan, like a dollop on top of your bowl, which sounds really good. I just don't like ricotta, neither does Mom. So I'm just going to mix some of this in probably and add some of this on top. And then I have one of these baguettes I got from Aldi, and need to put this in the oven and let this warm up. So Elena gave me some fresh basil from her garden, or from her, so I'm going to chop some of that up and sprinkle that on top too, some fresh herbs. I've been trying to get this to grow, or get I think it's starting to get a little bit of a root there. Also, look how pretty these are. Look at this one. This is the biggest one so far that I propagated. Love it so much. I want it to be super long, and eventually it will. I'm just going to sprinkle some of this. It's beef bouillon. It's like 1 teaspoon for 1.5 cups of water. So, and I already added some water with the, rinsing out the jar and the can. So that's probably like another 1.5 cups right there. We'll see. I think I'm gonna, I might add just a little bit more. So probably like 2.5 cups-ish. Maybe I'll just make it 3 cups. And I'll add a little bit more of this bouillon. So I'm just letting this come to a boil. Then I'm going to add, this is 5 lasagna noodles cracked, in smaller pieces. And I'm not sure, that might be too many, so we'll see. But it's almost boiling. Then I'm going to let that boil for 20 or 25 minutes before I add the cheese. I'm going to add some parsley and then some fresh basil on top. But I need to get my sheets out. I totally forgot these are in the wash. So I need to dry these. So it's been about 17 minutes, I think, and the noodles are finished. It's thickened up a lot too, so I guess just depending on how thick or thin you want it. I ended up adding 8 lasagna noodles. I just didn't feel like that 5 was enough, so I added 3 more, and I actually like it thicker like this. But if you wanted it more like a soup, you could add less noodles, more water. And I'm going to add probably like, I don't know, a cup or 2 of this. Obviously, if you shred your own cheese, it's creamier and it's smoother, but I'm just going to add this in, and then we'll do some parmesan and fresh parsley and fresh basil on top. I'm also going to add a little heavy cream. I think that will be so good. That's going to make it so good. Okay, every time I try a new recipe, I like to taste test it. I'll let y'all know I did taste it, and it is very good. Definitely add some heavy cream at the end. I'll put that in the recipe down below. You can come in. That's delicious. Tastes like lasagna. Yeah, that's good. Definitely, I think, easier than a pan of lasagna. So good. Perfect for a cold winter night. That was very good. Definitely glad I added the heavy cream. Always add the heavy cream. Makes everything so much better. These flowers are what Marion got me when I came back from the Bahamas. Wasn't that so cute? He had these and a frozen Coke in the car for me. So sweet. Yeah, that'll be enough for 1 or 2 people. Probably 2 people for leftovers. But I'm going to clean this up really quick because we have to run back out to Lowe's. We forgot to get like like the knobs for the shower. We just got the shower head. We forgot to get the rest. And we're not sure if they're coming tomorrow or Monday to do the indoor plumbing, and we're going to be gone tomorrow, so we want to make sure we have that here just in case they show up tomorrow. So I'm going to quickly clean this up. Why is my lighting is so off on this camera? I'm going to have to reset it again to the factory settings. I don't know what I pushed. I don't understand any of this, but anyway, I'm going to clean this up really quick. We're going to run to Lowe's, and then when I get home I need to put my sheets on my bed. Okay, I figured out the lighting. I had just had it up too high, so if you notice actually I think my last video too, the footage from that, I was like, why is everything so light? I'm always pushing buttons. I don't even know what all this stuff on my screen is. There's so many things. Anyway, we're gonna run to Lowe's real quick. It's 7:45. It seems so much later because it's starting to get dark so early, but anyway, 7:45, it's totally dark, so probably I will pick my camera up tomorrow on the way to Roanoke. So it's not tomorrow yet. We have to make the bed. I forgot. We went and got the shower thing that we needed. We exchanged something because I changed my mind. She's going to have oil rubbed bronze. I like that better with the vanity that we got. And we are going to figure out the appliances. We went out there and measured for the whole kitchen. Like the so we got to figure out what appliances to buy. But we're going to make the bed. Alright, it's Saturday morning. It's like 10:50. We are on the way to Roanoke, and we're just gonna go to, I think I told you, there's like a thrift store and an antique store right when you kind of like come into Roanoke, and then we'll eat lunch and go to Woodcraft for sure. Also, next to Woodcraft is like a Marshall's and a Once Upon a Child, so I usually just go in there when he's in Woodcraft. And then there's also a big mall there, which I don't know if we'll have time to go to that, but we'll spend the day, and then if we pick up anything, I'll show you what I got, and then a couple things I got yesterday, and then we'll end the vlog. So it's a beautiful day today, though. It's actually going to be 81 degrees in Roanoke, which is kind of crazy. So oh, the little soccer players, I miss soccer. We don't have those soccer days anymore. Good times. Maybe with grandkids we will. Also, the fall colors are almost at peak, so hopefully, I mean, we're not going like up on the parkway or anything in the mountains, but it is more mountainous than where we live, so hopefully we can get some pretty fall colors. Next weekend we're going to go to the big pumpkin patch that we always go to, and I think that they're supposed to be like even better then, so. Well, we're at the first stop is this thrift store. I think they changed the name of it. It's called Thrift Store. Second Helpings Thrift Store, and it's just one we like to come to on the way to Roanoke. It's huge. It's full. It's so much stuff. Lots of Christmas stuff in the window. That's fun. That was 2 thumbs ups. I wish 2 thumbs up. I wish we had that store where we live. It is just like wall to wall, so packed. It's like, it reminds me of like 3 Goodwills in one or more than that. The amount of like homewares that they have, housewares. And so we've both found some good stuff, so I'll share that. But we're gonna go over to that antique mall. I don't know if we'll buy anything. There's just one set of like vintage, when I was a little kid, this little toy set that I saw, and I did not buy it. And every time I go, I look again, and it was like $12. It was the little people, and it had like a little, I've talked about it before, it had like the little stroller and the playpen, and oh my god, it was a whole set for $12. And of course, I probably will never find that again, but if I do, he even said he's looking for it. But anyway, this antique mall is massive, and we don't even make our way all the way through it. We'll just walk around a little bit, and then we gotta eat because it's 12:30. Are you hungry?
I am hungry.
I'm hungry. This is my favorite part about the antique mall. All the beautiful colored glass.
I think this is the good one.
It's beautiful.
That's lighter than that.
Look at all the vintage Christmas trees. This is the schoolhouse from the toys I was talking about. The little pusher purse. This is like a whole set, and this is 119, but oh my gosh. That is so cute. I love it. I'm just obsessed with these little like clothes. Just a butter dish. Look at that orange. Oh. Gosh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. I love the bright colors and the amber. The brown is like my favorite. Oh, these are so beautiful. This, whatever it's called, jadeite. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I want a measuring cup like this. How much are these measuring cups? I saw one over on another booth. It was like 30. Yeah, $29.50. Oh, gosh, don't break them. These are so pretty. They actually sell at IKEA. I bought some dishes that look like jadeite, and of course they're way cheaper. But these are absolutely beautiful. So we got Sonic, but the last time we came to Roanoke, I vlogged this exact same thing. We were sitting in the Woodcraft parking lot eating our Sonic that took 30 minutes to get. We started out in a little like drive-up, you know, thing, and we sat there and pushed the button 3 times. No one came. So then we got in the drive-thru. 27 minutes to get our food, but it looks delicious. We got the they're like smash burgers. Wow, it's like all coming out. It's a double smash burger. When I was like a teenager, I used to get Sonic a lot, and I would always get the burger and then tater tots with cheese and a grape slush, and that just sounded so good today. So we're gonna eat our Sonic and then continue on. Alright, we're back home from Roanoke, and we're gonna go check out the progress on the tiny house. It's obviously dark. They came and did some of the indoor plumbing. I'll let you open it. Just gonna check it out. Oh yeah, look at that. Why is it like that?
That's a vent, or the
It's not gonna stay like that.
sink. No,
Yeah. So this is the toilet. This is where the
that's the toilet flange.
sink will go, and then shower. Oh, it's on this wall?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. I thought it was gonna be over here. Okay. So we'll put a bar right here, and then over there maybe for Mom, like right here and over there.
Yeah, one like here.
And then on this wall.
And then
that's what he was saying when you come in, like
grab here.
Yeah,
And then here.
like this
Yeah.
one. And then over here, this is where the kitchen sink is gonna go, right under the window. So that's cool. Oh yeah, they added all these. Like, is that the hot and cold?
Yes. Yeah.
Dishwasher will go right here. Stove, refrigerator. I ordered like a pantry to go right here. And then, oh look at, since we had a little rearranging, we moved the washer and dryer over here. I think I told y'all that it wasn't originally going to be there, but it is now. It is now. And water heater is going to go up here somewhere. Wow, they did do a lot. They really did do a lot. And it's looking amazing. It's coming along so fast now. So fast. So exciting. All right, y'all, it's the next day, and I thought I'd share a little haul with you before I close out this video. I got a few, I can't even remember all the stores we went to. Goodwill, that thrift store that I love so much. It's just always so much stuff and good prices. And then we went to Woodcraft. I went to Marshall's. Oh, and that antique mall. So that was really fun. I'm going to show you the clothes that I got first, and I thought I would share, like I'll pop up on the screen, or I'll just show you what they look like on, so that you can not just see as I hold them up. The first thing I got was this. So we just got back from church. So I wore this to church today with these like wide leg pants and just like the cropped white shirt that I got at Walmart. Anyway, this is, I think it's a universal thread. It's a little bit big. It's a little bit wide this way. So I'm thinking I might take it in a little bit more. Like it's a large. If it had been a medium, it would have been perfect, but I loved it. It's almost like a jean jacket, but it's not. It's a shirt, but it's just really cropped and really cute with like a crop shirt. So this was $4. And I'm gonna put my glasses on because I feel like I can't see anything. I got a lot of y'all commented about these glasses in my last video. And unfortunately, this screw started coming out and I think it is stripped because yesterday it just completely fell out and I think it's in my purse. But I did get these at Walmart, just like over by the Vision Center. So if you're interested, I think they're so cute. It was like $15 for 2 pair and they broke. I mean, I've worn them like a handful of times, so that's frustrating, but I don't know, I might get some more. But if you're interested, a lot of people were commenting. Sorry, also this real like cloudy and sunny, so the light's changing. I'll show you the clothes that I got besides this. Like I said, I paid $4 for this. I think it's universal thread. Loved it. This I paid $3 for. It just says Freedom Tour, Born to be Free, 1776. It's a Comfort Colors t-shirt, which I always try to find comfort colors. They're my favorite. I love the way they fit. This is like oversized with leggings. It's just a pink t-shirt. Super comfy. I got this at Goodwill for $4.49. They are just so cozy. I put them on and they are just so comfy. They're really long though. I may take them up a little bit, but they're just, you know, wear at home like pajama pants when I am not going anywhere. I love them. They're so soft. I also got this at Goodwill. I was still looking for like a swimsuit cover up. I thought this was cute. It was $6.49. It's actually, I think, a regular dress. It's an Old Navy, but I may cut out the lining and just make it a swimsuit cover up. I'm not really sure. Haven't decided yet, but it's so pretty white and it's got these tassels on it. Really cute. Got a ruffle at the bottom. So yeah, we'll decide what we're going to do with that. And I got this pink shirt. This one was also $4 at that thrift store. And it's a crown and ivy. And it's kind of like tunic length. So it's actually kind of heavy. But it's got these really pretty sleeves on it with this ruching. And I love the like poof shoulders on it. So this with some leggings is really sweet. I love pink. And then lastly, I got this at that thrift store too. It was also $4. Just a big oversized white. This is like the third New York sweatshirt I've bought in the last month. And I didn't have any before. Now I have 3. And I've only like driven through New York. I've never like really gone to New York. So kind of funny. But I love the way that one fit. And that was only $4. So cheaper than Goodwill. But let me show you all the other things that I got. Okay, so Marion did pick up a few things. He got some tools. A lot of different tools that he needed. So I'm not going to show you what he got, but he did get some fun stuff too. So I'll start with Marshall's. I do want to tell you too that I did buy some Christmas stuff thrifting and at Marshall's, but I will share all that in an upcoming video when I'm doing my Christmas haul for this year. So I'm not going to share those today, but I'll show you the other things. I got this for $5.99 at Marshall's. I took one off because I tried it in my hair this morning. And, you know, I have super thin hair. So I thought, oh my gosh, they actually make little clips for my size hair. But, and they're shaped like that. It wasn't like the best, but I also was like really rushing and just trying it out. So I think if I take some more time, maybe it'll be better. And if not, I'll just have to take them back. They were $6, but I just thought that I've never seen them like that small. That's all I got at Marshall's that wasn't also Christmas. And then at the antique mall, I found a couple things. This was $8. I don't know where it's from and it's not an antique, but it says it's a pillar candle, 4-inch diameter pillar candle, or if that's what you would put on it. But it's like distressed wooden. It is so pretty. I love little pedestals, and you'll see I got another one too, but this one I just thought was so pretty. I could put like a gingerbread house on it at Christmas. I could put pumpkins on it in the fall. It can be so many different things, and I can put a candle on it, but I haven't decided. But it's adorable. And then also at the antique store, I got this basket, and it was $8.99. And originally I got this I was thinking for Buttercup's toys, because she chews anything we get that's not metal. So I thought, oh, it'd be perfect because metal baskets on Amazon are like $30. And it was $8.99, but the more I held on to it, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll use that in my pantry. I'm not really sure. So it's either going to be Buttercup's toy basket or, I don't know, another basket for me. But it's this green color and it's real weathered. I love that. So at the thrift store in Roanoke, Marion picked up, actually I don't think he only got this one thing. It was 25 cents. He uses it for like spreading glue or something in his workshop. So he grabbed that. And I got another little pedestal. This was this was full price. Some of the stuff was on sale, but this was $3.50 and it's metal. I don't know where it's from, but I thought that was another pretty pedestal. I like that it had like that ring around it so you could put more stuff like Easter eggs or something that would roll off. I could put in that. And if you saw a recent haul, I bought a little bag with a rope handle. It was black and white and it had a rope handle and I loved it. And it was for my trip to Nassau and then our anniversary trip coming up. But I took it on the plane and like as a carry-on, and then like about a day after I got to Nassau, I was like, this thing is literally falling apart. It was like black peeling underneath. Like black was getting everywhere, so I literally just threw it away and had to shove everything into my suitcase coming home. But I went ahead and just picked up another one that I saw. I thought this one was really cute, and it doesn't have that like fake leather on the bottom. So it should hold up a lot nicer. This was $5. I don't know the brand. What does it say? Summer and Rose. But it's a little smaller than I wanted, but I think it'll be just fine. And I liked that it was blue, and I love the rope handle. So I'll be taking that on our anniversary trip, and it'll be nice. Okay, so I did get a couple Christmas things there. I'll share in another video, but I also got this, and I thought it was the cutest. Let's see. I don't see any kind of name on it, any brand. Maybe it's just some generic, but it is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just realized they had it like this. First of all, how cute is this, right? And it says $5.50 on it, but I just moved it right here and it says $3.50. So I wonder if they were supposed to be charged separately. I did not pay separately. I paid $5.50 for the whole thing. They should definitely have made that where you could see it. But anyways, how pretty is this? Like a little, you know, it's 2 pieces. Oh, it's so pretty. It's blue, which I don't have a lot of blue. But in the summertime, I was obsessed. I was like, I have to have that. I love how small it is. And then I went shopping on Friday, which I told you I was going to include that in here. That is where I got that pink t-shirt. But I also found this. They had 2 of them, and I only got one, but I might go back and get the other one. I just couldn't exactly think of where I was going to put them. And it was only $4. Normally came from TJ Maxx for $12.99, but it is a very old sticker, so I don't know when they bought it from TJ Maxx, but $4, y'all. It is so pretty. I can paint it, distress it, I don't know, but it's got this like shelf on it, which you could use for a shelf, or I feel like you could put it under something, like to make it look like it's holding, you know, like a corbel kind of, I don't know. But it's really heavy, solid wood, and it's got little things to hang it on the wall. I just thought that could be so pretty, like put a picture, like a plant. It was so pretty, and they had 2 of them. If I had a bigger house and like more wall space, I probably would have grabbed both of them, but I left one and I grabbed one. And then lastly, at that same Mission Thrift, I found these, and I don't exactly know where they're going yet, but like I told you, I'm going to be doing some house projects in the coming months. So these were only $1 each, and I don't know where they came from, but they were $1. They're like these wall tiles. They're like metal wall tiles, and they're a little distressed. And they had 3 of them, so I bought all 3 for $1 each. This one's a little bit more nicked up, but like lined up like this or lined up like this. I don't know, I just thought those could be so pretty. Aren't they pretty? For $1. So got 3 of those. I have ideas, but don't know where everything's gonna go. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being here, for watching, for all your love and support, for hanging out with us for a couple days. I appreciate you so much more than you even realize. And I love you. I'm praying for you. My next video should have Christmas content, a Christmas haul, some various Christmas content. So be looking for that, because ready or not, here it comes. It's gonna be here before we know it. So anyway, I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.